that pain I had never felt before. And it was different. So I had to sit with that.
Right.
But as I was getting this pain is while I was massaging someone. And I asked myself, and that's the thing with meditating, is like you said, prayer. Is always talking to myself.
Yes.
So
For sure.
I'm always talking to myself. So what is that? And it kind of took me into what this woman was experiencing at that moment. It tapped into that pain. So I could understand. So like when I talk about your intentions, intentions are huge with energy medicine.
Right.
So now you got to be able to now set the intentions to release that. So that's part of the training of being a Reiki master, is because now I understand what I'm doing with this energy. You do have therapists that they may not even know what they're feeling, and they're not tapped into them, so they don't even understand what to do with it.
Wow.
So that's what makes it, I would say my healing's a little bit, different. Because I tap into that.
That's amazing. Because no, I really want people to understand, it doesn't have to be a thing of, you go to a massage therapist. Now you're looking for this particular thing.
Right. No.
Let me go see what Jewana was talking about on the podcast.
No.
Can you give me that? Everybody don't have it. Everybody's not at
everybody's not.
Yeah.
Everybody's
just not.
And
so
every therapist is different. I go for a massage today was my massage day. Like I came in here and I'm like, I can't even put on clothes on massage day.
What?
So therapy days, period. Even when I go through mental therapy, you got to unpack those things.
Right.
So you got to allow. That's a big part of allowing these things to come up and come out.
Love that.
So even with massage, the body is releasing a lot. So usually I allow myself to go through that process on that day. Gotcha. So I don't schedule things normally after my massages. But this was late. I scheduled it early today.
And we're special. Right. Stick to what I said.
So we're special. Okay? But allowing yourself to definitely connect to what's going on. Right. We have emotions all the time. And we're not taught to sit with it.
Yeah.
And figure out, what is this telling me?
Right.
Because it's telling you something. Your body's telling you something. Absolutely. When I put out these energy revivals, and it's to revive who you are. You understand? To give you the energy boost to know today, anything that I may be holding on to, I'm releasing it. I choose to.
Yes.
And it's a choice. We can sit and choose to be in pain, or we could sit and choose to get out of it.
Right.
It's just where you want to fall on that spectrum.
It's all on you.
It's all on you.
The ball's in your court.
And that's you factor.
Wow,
it's all on you.
Factor. Love that. Okay, so the Facebook page.
Awakening.
The meditation. Like, talk to us about that a little bit. I really want people to understand they need to tap in.
Right. Thank you. To tap in. It's my journey. So during the time of going to the church, it was for healing. And I don't believe that the church is out to hurt people, but what happens is it doesn't give you the tools to necessarily overcome.
Come on.
It kind of keeps you in a pattern of not feeling worthy to overcome.
Gotcha.
You start questioning everything. Am I good enough? Am I this? Am I that? And what I want to give people is tools to let you know that you are powerful beyond measure. And if you could tap into that infinite power of who you are, healing, manifestations, things happen in records speed, in time. I just went to a conference this weekend.
I was about to ask you about that. Who, Earn Your Leisure or another one?
Well, Earn Your Leisure, I'm just following them around because I love the message. I love the
Earn Your Leisure too.
I love
to my mentor, David Shears, also. They all connected. All connected.
And no, it wasn't Earn Your Leisure. It was Women Doing It Big.
Tiana with Lisa Ray?
Right, with Lisa Ray. Tiana Vaughn Johnson was the host. I had never heard of this woman before this. My co-worker, ex-co-worker, girlfriend, we didn't hang out much at work, called me up, text me, matter of fact, sent me the flyer and said, are you available this weekend?
Boom.
And I looked at the flyer. I just said, where is it? And I looked at the flyer and it said, women doing it big. And I said, it sounds like I need to be here.
Okay. Hello. Right up my alley. I'm doing it big.
Right. So I go.
I love that.
I can make myself available. She Zelled me the payment to get in of $400.
Come on, friend.
And I don't want this to be an excuse of why you're not going to be there, because you need to be there.
Yes, come on with the good friends. I'm telling you, it be the village.
It be the village.
The support.
It be the ones that see in
Love
you
that.
what you sometimes don't see in yourself. But the key to that was she see me awakening.
Yeah.
She see what's happening.
She's proud of you.
And she's saying, I'm proud of you, and I know there's something there.
Yes.
Keep going.
Oh, I love
But
this.
what she did was the universe, she didn't even know she was responding to God. Because when you get discouraged, you need something that's going to encourage. That was encouragement. That was encouragement to hear her even think or say that about me.
Love it.
And I said, I'll be there. I was so blessed this weekend by these women, by every woman that was there, every vendor. Like, it was just a moment. One, because she even texted me and said, do you want to take a friend?
Wow.
And this is when you got to discern. This is for me.
Boom. Boom.
This is for
self-care.
And that's self-care. You got to be able to discern when things are for you or not. What serves me at this time? And me is being me and going out there and meeting people and doing what I need to do.
Absolutely.
When I say all of this is because it was me posting on Awakening You, because I'm awakening me. And she sees that. Me going through meditations in the morning, this is what I used to do every morning, get up on my face and go pray, 6 a.m. Not because I necessarily wanted to, but because they told me that this is how I see the power of God move in my life, so this is what I'm going to do. You tell me to fast for 40 days with no food, I'm going to fast for 40 days with no food. I did those things, and I didn't see the power of them. Why I do Awakening You? Because we are nothing but powerful beings. And I want to see the power of each and every human being activated. You activate your power by coming into tune to you. What do I like? What do I want? What makes me happy? We're not taught that. We taught that do unto others, give to them. And
you'll be blessed.
And then you'll be blessed. But they don't tell you, don't keep giving to a person that ain't giving back.
Hello. Because you're going to be depleted and they're going to be good. And you're just going to be saying, the blessing don't come.
Right. So you got to realize that where's my energy going? Am I going to keep giving to somebody that's not giving back? Because the word says, give and it shall be given unto you. Right?
Absolutely.
So people say, oh, well, it don't have to come back from that person. Yes, it does. Because if I keep giving you, and I ain't getting nothing,
this ain't a good relationship.
There's a stagnation.
Yes.
That means there's no growth. There's an imbalance.
Absolutely.
And all of Chinese medicine is balance, yin and yang.
Yes.
That's what you learn.
Exactly.
Everything is balanced with our bodies. What you put in is what takes you off balance.
Right.
So think about that. When you eat something, that's when your body got to adjust now.
Right.
Because now it's got to go back into balance. When you see things, you got to now process that. It's balance. When you hear things, like our senses are so powerful.
So amazing. So amazing.
And that's how you know if something serves you or if it doesn't. Because it doesn't balance well.
Right. Come on in here, Jewana, for sure.
And that's how only you could know that.
Absolutely.
And the truth about it is God only moves on it when you honor that.
Ooh.
Because you could know that something don't taste good and keep eating it.
Well, or you can know something ain't right and keep showing up. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead, girl. So you better stop playing. Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her. Listen, so every day, the meditation.
Well, I only do the meditation 6 a.m. on Mondays now.
On Mondays. Okay.
And this is me being honest with me. I worked for a company where I used to be on a train at 4:06 in the morning, so I could be home by 12 o'clock to make sure I had dinner for my kids by the time they got out of school by 3 o'clock, so I could have them at practice and everything they needed to do for them.
Right.
By 4 o'clock, so I could be in the bed. I lived on a tight schedule.
Yeah.
It's all of that to say. So right now I'm bringing myself, I've only left my job 20 months ago.
Right.
I don't want to be on nobody's schedule.
Come on in here. It's the freedom for me.
It's the freedom of what, of freedom of being me.
Yes.
So I tell God on Sundays that we're going to do 6 a.m. prayer. And I got to be honest, he ain't failed me yet because my eyes open up. And I talk about it every Monday morning because I still am amazed that I don't even need an alarm clock. You tell your body what to do and it does it.
That part.
And that's the power. So when you come into tune to who you are and you set the intentions, they just
it's going to fall into place.
They just fall right into place. And guess what? If they don't, you got to be able to honor that with grace and say, maybe it wasn't time for today.
Right. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
So awakening you is to really awaken who you are, come into tune to who you are. The divine is magnificent. Yeah. And when we become co-creators with the divine, the power is bar none. Knowing your power is everything.
I love this. When you think of being a woman, what comes to mind?
Nurturing. Nurturing. I feel like we nurture.
Right.
We were designed to nurture. How do you get a child birth? We got to nurture them for 9 months. You know, you got to nurture. And most women now don't know how to nurture because they haven't been nurtured.
Well,
so when you think of a woman, you think about going to someone as a child that will hug you and love on you when things aren't, that's what your mommy is for.
Right.
When things don't feel right, it's comfort and just, I could go there and be replenished.
Right.
That's what, I would want for my mama. That's what I get from my mama. I ain't gonna lie. My mama, she is the best of best because I don't even cook anymore because now I don't have a husband and my kids, my oldest, they moved to Charlotte, and the youngest one just moved in with that. So I'm an empty nester.
You got an empty nester.
I love it. Some people don't move into this gracefully, but I gotta tell you, I ain't gonna lie. My son told me the week of my birthday, pain. This is pain again. The week of my birthday that he was gonna move in with his dad. And it was because he didn't get me anything for my birthday. And I said, where did that come from?
Wait, when was this?
February 6th was my birthday.
Oh, this year?
Oh, yeah, a couple of months ago.
This just happened?
A couple of weeks ago, yes. And when I confronted him on that, it wasn't met with, like, oh, okay, it was met with resistance.
Wow.
And instead of, you want to talk about the issue, he said, I'm going to move in with my dad. Oh, okay. And what I told him was, I'm grateful you chose that.
Right.
Because I don't want anybody around me anymore that can't celebrate me.
Right. Come on here, Mom.
And
Mom's
that's including my
Moms
child.
matter.
Like, you got to know where it's coming from sometimes for you to grow. So this is my time to grow through this. Maybe one of my biggest fears was being lonely. But I haven't found a moment to sit here and think about Go
ahead. Ahead. So now, even with, thank you for bringing up, your one son, when watching their mom start to find herself and enjoy herself, what was that like?
I think they're still figuring that out.
Oh, they are.
I think that's what that is about. I think this is just my 4th year being divorced, and you don't know. Like, when we sat down and talked to them and told them this was happening, and that was the one that was really okay with it. Is it okay? He gave very responsible answers. Is it okay if I'm not mad? We still have both our parents. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Not the fist bump, child. She's like, white forehead.
Yeah, like
that was easy.
But now, I don't think they was ready for
the
me.
Got you.
The me, because now mommy's standing up. Because I don't know where this happens, but my ex-husband invited me for Thanksgiving dinner and then gonna tell me that his girlfriend's coming. I'm not. That's not part of my life.
Yeah, no.
Where do we do that?
Straight.
We not. And then standing up for myself, because normally Jewana would go for her kids
to appease,
everybody else.
Come on with the new Jewana. Look, in you,
right,
Jewana. Okay.
So when you're awakening you, so awakening you is taking you factor a little deeper. So when you're awakening you, you're awakening the universe that's in you. So it's you and the universe.
Right.
And I do these little squiggly lines because those are the wings that kind of carry you.
Thank you for saying that, because I think it's adorable, but I felt like it was something deeper. Because I'm like, I promise you, just watching you, I'm like, you just seem so intentional with every detail. Even that. That just blessed me. No, that just blessed me. It so when and blessed me at the same time. Okay. Because how you treat one thing is how you treat everything.
Right.
Go ahead, girl.
Yes. Wow. It's only God, the universe, source that keeps us.
Right.
And it's the wings beneath you. Yeah. So when you learn to trust those wings, there's a lot of things that I stepped out on in life that are uncomfortable. That's scary. That's uncertain.
That's the one.
Uncertain. I have a giveaway for your guests. If they go to Vibe Up.
Oh, yay.
Or out.com/promo. It's 3 meditations for fear, uncertainty, and grief. And my ebook, What Turns You Up. And I talk about the church hurt, transitioning from the hurt, from prayer to meditation. Why do I? The intentions with that. And just natural sources to turn yourself up. Essential oils, the meditations, obviously. I put a lot in that ebook. I forgot everything that's in there, but the ebook is good. I know I put a lot of different oils, the megahertz, the music, the megahertz that the oils bring to you, like the frequency that it does.
Okay.
When you're inhaling, because a lot of people don't understand it's all about our frequency. So that's why when they say a bad day just keep getting worse, it's because you held on to that energy of that bad day.
Say that part.
So learning to flip, shift, move that energy in that is huge. So sometimes, like I do oils, I have an energized spray that I created. So I just spray the area just so I could flip that frequency real quick.
So is it something like a sage type thing?
It's no, it's essential oils. I use lemon, mint, to make it.
Oh, and you make it?
I make it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just essential. Nice. You can make it. I can put the recipes up on Awakening You. And
okay, cool.
But I did that. That was one of the gifts I gave away when we went to Antigua. It was a bag with that spray, and then you could use it. You've heard of like the poop spray, right?
Yes.
It's like that.
Oh,
you could spray it in the toilet and whatever, but you could also, it changes your frequency just to smell. Wow. And people don't realize smell.
The senses. Yeah.
You put on music. What does music do for you? It puts you in that zone. Yes. Like, where do I want to be right now?
Atmosphere, get you in that vibe.
Right.
Hello.
Exactly. So being able to tune into those things, I talk about that in the ebook. And those meditations, those were meditations that kind of helped me through. There's a lot of fear that we overcome speaking before people and just day to day, period. And every day we probably are addressed with a new one. It's just executing.
Right.
So uncertainty and grief. It's been last year I lost 6 people in my family from August. So
wait.
Right.
I got to talk. Hold on.
From August. It was real. It was real.
In your family.
Right. Yeah. So grief. was hitting us. Like, and what I want to tell y'all and want to speak to with grief is it's just God trying to put you on another spiritual level, because you need to understand that they are transitioning, but they not gone. And when you start understanding energy, you understand that they are actually closer to you than they were before. And
go ahead. You got me. I was trying not to go there, but go ahead.
What?
Keep talking. Yeah, it's happening. Go ahead. Carry on.
And so when we look at grief, this is the shift in energy that I like to do with my clients and people, is that it's how we perceive things. And learning to be able to perceive that energy, that now it's a shift.
Right.
How do I shift with it? Because now they're not here in the physical, no, but greater is he that is in me than he that's in this world. Right. So just remember, they may not be here physically, but they there.
They there. Miss Jewana. Yeah. So I have to take a second. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So you factor wellness, awakening you, and one of my questions was, I know you just mentioned client. Sorry, I'm still in that. You just mentioned client. How, if right now I was watching this and I said, I want her freedom. I want to be in that space where I'm in tune with myself. I've been through a lot. I know what I speak for myself, but I'm not sure of how to get there. She's there. She went through this journey. I want to tap into this journey. I would want to be a client, correct? Right. So how would I do that?
Well, you could go to my website, ufactorwellness.com, and hit let's chat.
Okay.
And let's chat.
Let's
chat. Let's see what's going on. How I usually start off with all my clients is, let's check your vibe.
Okay. Because she's the chief vibe officer. Hello, CBO. I love that. I'm sorry. They're going to be like, this girl's crazy. I love it. I'm going to show it. Okay. I am comfortable in that.
Thank you.
So they would come on the site, tap, let's chat. And then
they'll go right to my schedule.
So it's kind of like an assessment type.
Yeah, because what I like to do is just see where you are. So awakening, like I said, is a journey. So it's levels to it. It's levels to this thing.
Levels to this thing.
So where are you? So I ask questions like, how much medication are you on? Because medication puts us to sleep.
Well, okay.
So I need to know how awake you are. How much television do you watch?
That's a good question, for sure. Because no, people need to understand the stuff it's your gates. What are you allowing in? Come on, Jewana.
So we gotta check your vibe before I can even. I have to assess before I can even give you advice.
Now let me ask you this:
where to go?
In reference to assessment, have you ever had a moment or time where a person is giving you information, but you know they're not being truthful?
Oh yeah,
all the time.
I wouldn't say all the time, but
more often than you would like.
A lot of people don't even realize they're not honest with themselves.
That part.
So it's right not that they're lying to me. They don't even know that they're not honest with themselves. And that's part of the journey that I help them uncover. Because this place that I'm at is being honest with Jewana.
Right.
Being honest with the feelings, the emotions, all of it.
Right.
The parts of me that I don't like. My son told me you was an angry mother.
See?
Was I? You damn right I was angry. I was getting up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work, to get on a train that I didn't like, to deal with people that I couldn't stand.
Like, do I need to write a book about it? I can give you a legal pad right now why I was the way I was.
Right. And
you don't get
it. But what it showed me was I didn't honor myself in that.
Yeah.
Because, I was angry. And instead, what I did was I held on to it. And how did that show up? So much in my body. Right. I have a whole little session I'm waiting to post about hemorrhoids. Because I didn't realize that was something me holding on to. Right. So, doing that stuff every day, you do become angry.
That was a lot.
You become angry, you know? And life shows itself and what we hold on to. And learning that has been key for my health, number one. So
yes, absolutely.
And being able to release things when they do bother me now is huge. Because when you hold on to them, they're going to tell you.
Your body going to be like,
body
listen,
talk.
ma'am, hello, knock, knock, hello in here.
Right.
But no, seriously, thank you so much for sharing that. And even with, and I'm so sorry, my condolences with you having to endure so much death. A lot of times, unfortunately, especially with our culture, we end up losing a lot of people to stuff like diabetes, high blood pressure, stuff like that. Our eating habits, the things we internalize, shame, guilt, all these things show up in our bodies and we don't really get it. Like I remember saying something, and I said it to my mother. I was like, your son's ain't gonna kill me, child.
Right.
I said it just like that. Because she was trying to force us to have this bond. And I'm like, no, I'm not forcing anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't even force a pedicure.
Right.
I'm not forcing this. I feel like it's not healthy for me. So I'm not gonna do it. Love you, love them, but no.
Yeah.
No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. You got the right to build boundaries,
and
okay?
I honor you for that because people put titles.
Right.
Mother, brother, sister, cousin. And then the title is supposed to now forget that I have feelings.
I come with feelings. I come with emotions. Absolutely.
So learning that and acknowledging that and honoring that is awakening you.
Awakening me, honey. Let's go. Awaken you. Let's do it.
That's it.
Awesome,
I love that.
Thank you for that. Who inspires you? And why? And why?
I have I feel like I'm inspired just by you. Just watching her do her thing and being able to I'm inspired by those that learn along the way. That's not willing.
Love that.
To not do it because I don't know it. Because we're all learning. If I sit here and think about what I don't know, it took me forever to learn how to send an email. I was on trains. I didn't send emails and get on computers and do things like that. And people don't think about that.
Right. Wow.
I didn't know how to send an email.
That's so true. That makes so much sense, though. Yeah, it's not even your world.
It's not my world. So learning this world to be able to present to you guys in this technology and and I love that I'm putting it out there and I got people answering. Girl, just go to your chats. It's on the side. I love that because we help each other. We inspire each other. We grow. That's what inspires me is women like this that's doing their thing and that's willing to share.
Absolutely.
Because this time that it takes for you to do this, to bring this to the world is inspiration.
Right.
It's inspiration. That's what inspires me.
Love that. That was so good, so good. And likewise, honey, this is not just for play, okay? Talk about inspired. This is not just talk. I'm talking about this is God. This is God. And thank you once again so much for sharing your journey and yourself.
Thank you.
With us. So you have the website. There's 2 different websites, correct?
So we have U Factor Wellness.
Right.
That's where you can go to book time with me, whatever. Let's chat is what I call it. It's a pop-up, check your vibe, frequency quiz. You can fill it out, but if you're gonna book a session with me, just book it.
Okay.
And let's just, you'll go right to how to contact me. You'll see Let's Chat. You'll see buttons along the way. Let's Chat. U Factor Wellness. The letter U, factorwellness.com. The other website that I gave out was Vibe Up or Out promo. And that's the gift I was giving away with the meditations and the ebook.
Yes, definitely.
So that's the promo, U Factor Wellness. And then when you go to Facebook, Awakening You.
Yay.
Join the group.
Make sure you join the group.
Yes, please.
Because let me say this to those who keep saying, I don't know how to meditate.
Right.
What do you say to that?
You don't know how to come in tune with you?
Someone really be like, I don't know how to quiet myself. I'm like, well, stop saying you don't know how to quiet yourself and just quiet yourself.
Right.
But how? I'm like,
and the thing about it is because you're judging it and what it should look like, sound like, or feel like. And the truth is, a lot of people say quiet yourself, but it's just acknowledge your thoughts.
Yeah.
Just sit there and acknowledge what's happening to you. Just taking note to that oh, why am I having that thought right now? Because we don't even realize some of the stuff we be telling ourselves.
Yeah.
So if you could just sit back and start observing what you're saying to yourself, then you could start now awakening to correct that.
Right. It makes
But
so much sense.
you can't correct it if you don't even know you're saying it.
Absolutely.
So where I say start with meditation is just start saying, if I could just sit and observe my thoughts for 5 minutes. The key is the purpose of meditation is so you to become the master of you.
Mm-hmm.
So learning to become the master of you can't say I can't do anything.
Right. Boom. No excuse zones.
People
not
tell
saying
me,
can't. Change your words.
Yeah. I made sure that was one thing I told my kids growing up. Don't ever say I can't. You limit yourself at that point. God is not limited.
Right.
It's all possibilities.
Absolutely.
So when you start talking in limits, who's doing that? Nobody else is doing that to you but you.
Right. Come on here, Jewana. So you're also on social media?
I'm on social media. Inspired Jewana is my regular page. And then I have U Factor Wellness for Facebook and social media.
Okay.
Instagram.
I'm sorry. Instagram.
I said social media.
I know.
Instagram.
I think I made you say that.
Yeah.
On Instagram, she's Inspired Jewana.
Right. Inspired Jewana on Instagram. And then I have the U Factor Wellness, my business page, and then Awakening You. Awakening You is the page, you got to join, but there's a lot more coming into Awakening You.
Yay.
I've started the conscious clinics. The conscious clinics will let people start being conscious. Let's start being conscious.
Yes, absolutely.
Our bodies are speaking daily. Be conscious of it. And the conscious clinics, I made an announcement today. I'll be doing a Infinite Creators course for 4 weeks. It's going to be 4 Mondays. It's for me to continue to get my teacher training. This is the only time this will be free.
Okay.
After this 4 weeks, whoever joined me on this 4 weeks, I need 6 people.
Okay.
I need 6 people. And the requirement for these 6 people is 2 stars and a wish. I need them to give me 2 stars of what they liked about it and a 1 wish of what they wish I would have did different.
I like that.
And that way, it'll help me prepare for what everybody else will need. Those that join me on this journey will have lifetime to this material. They could join any class at this point. But this is one of the many that I'll be offering. But right now, for me to get this trailblazing certificate, my teacher's certificate, I need 6 people that I could commit to me for 4 weeks. I'm doing
4 Mondays. Okay.
4 Mondays, 7 to 8:30, 90 minutes.
Okay.
For these 4 Mondays, email me, Jewana at U Factor Wellness, and I could send you the Zoom link and everything to sign up, and we could begin that journey of becoming an infinite creator. So email me, Jewana, Jewana, at U, the letter U, Factor, Factor, wellness.com. Jewana at U Factor Wellness if you're interested in being one of the many, because I just need 6.
Okay.
And I'm about to make my family sit in there if nobody else shows. But
they gonna show.
But yes. So if you're interested in becoming an infinite creator in your life, and you want to know how, what, who, what, why, just show up.
Show up.
That's it.
That's it. Literally, show up. I love that. Now, so when you say teacher, what does that entail?
Well, my title is a spiritual holistic teacher.
Okay.
I teach you how to live a whole life. There's a lot of parts that we cut off. So I usually go with 5 main pillars. And this is all part of my teaching and stuff like that. But my basis is spirituality.
Gotcha.
So I like to teach people just everything about it. Just everything about it. I love this. I love it.
So she needs 6 people.
6 people.
Okay. I'm gonna need y'all to
email me, please.
Email her. Her. Let her get what she got to get and go forth and continue to bless the people.
That's it.
Miss Jewana White
of
Strong Island. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. This was amazing. It
was.
Okay. I already had it in my mind, but I love how God blows my mind. Every time I think of one thing, He'd be like, shh, oh, no. It's going to be like this.
Right.
So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having
I'm telling
me.
you, this blessed my spirit, okay? On so many levels.
I'm
like,
grateful.
on so many levels. Listen, my prayer is that you continue to go forth.
Thank you.
And all that you, the letter U, the squiggly, desire to do for God's people, for whatever it is that you desire. I am just in awe of you.
Thank you.
I truly am. And I'm getting emotional.
Right. I was like, I didn't even have
this
a tissue.
was such a blessing.
Thank you.
A blessing. And I pray that I feel and know that there's some people that are going to be changed just by watching you. Because I know for sure I was like, it was happening, honey. It was happening. And I'm sure your mother's so proud of you. Is your dad still?
No, my dad passed in 2019. Wow. And that was a journey within itself, because that's a whole nother journey. But my dad wound up getting hit by a car many years ago.
Wow.
And we wound up having to take care of him for somebody that didn't take care of me.
Right.
So that was a part of the healing that had to take place for me.
I can imagine. But even with that right there, because so many people, like you said, a lot of times the sickness will come when you stay in that place of hurt or unforgiveness.
Exactly.
Unforgiveness will create things to go on in your body, in your mind. And, thank you so much for sharing that. You pushing through, because I'm sure that had to be hard. Yeah. That had to be hard. But I'm sure your mom and all those around you who absolutely love you are so proud of you. I'm proud of you. I just want to publicly say that. And I'm honored that you said yes to me to come on, and that you didn't go to your massage. Come today. I feel very, very honored. But yes, I'm eternally grateful, and I just know there's gonna be greater.
Thank you.
For you. So just continue to move and your freedom and awakening you. I love everything. CBO. Okay. Listen, guys, make sure you follow her on social media. Make sure you check out both websites, U Factor Wellness and what is it?
Vibe Up. Vibe Up or Out.
Vibe Up or Out.
/promo.
/promo.
This is a promo.
Right.
Okay. It's free. Normally I charge for that.
Okay. This is free today. You better catch the Jewana of today. Okay.
So make sure you put in that promo.
Yes.
That's how you get it for free.
That's how you get it for free. Got you.
So, yep.
Absolutely.
So that's it.
Yeah. So make sure you guys don't just watch this and be like, this was awesome, and I'm gonna try to awaken in me. Support. Okay. This is also to support as well. Iron sharpens iron. We come to support one another. And like I said, she is my SHERO. Series number 2 is coming in hot. Yes. Make sure you also subscribe to Hot Michael Lady She Podcast on YouTube, and continue to watch and tune into these amazing people that are coming on this platform, guys. Listen, be well. How do we leave? How do we even leave after all this
I always
business?
say light, love, and peace.
Peace. What she said, y'all.